Hello everybody, my name is Alex. Welcome today. So today we're going to be making shrimp tacos. But first I wanted to show you where I even got this recipe. So you can find this recipe actually with the Homefront Cooking at Tulare Public Library, where also you can find me at the VRC, the Veterans Resource Center. I was prior Navy, 4 years, here actually in Lemoore, so, you know, local. So, and yeah, let's get started. So first, we're gonna have it at least medium-low heat, put our oil first. All right, make sure you get that oil all the way around. All right, next, we are gonna be using a teaspoon. The recipe calls for it, but since we're using at least a pound of shrimp, we're going to be doubling up. So first is going to be chili powder. All right, and then we're going to have our cumin, and then our salt, and then I'm just going to sprinkle it on there. All right, so next we're going to be getting all our spices together. Get them all around the pounding. Make sure they're sizzling up. Make sure it's hot. And get that all around. Next, we're going to be using our shrimp. It's all in there. All right, so this is gonna really call for like at least five minutes, but you will see when it gets to that certain color, you're gonna be looking for at least like a pinkish color, but definitely just keep an eye out. Make sure once you put the shrimp in there, get all the spices, mix them around, make sure all the spices are in there, get a good texture around the actual shrimp. They're all evened out. So as you see here, the shrimp has actually been deveined, and the actual shell has already been taken out. So that's why we first started just already put them in there. And also, if they're already frozen, definitely thaw them out in a colander or in a bowl. Make sure to dry them out because it is oil. All right, we are done. So let's turn this off, take it off heat. On the one. Okay. So now we are going to get to our toppings. So our toppings today is going to consist of cabbage, tomatoes, avocados, jalapenos, and cilantro. As you see here, we've got them prepped up, but we're going to show you how to actually chop them. So definitely safety first, so hand work with your knife, make sure it's nowhere. So with the cabbage, definitely have it on a certain and just really just go horizontal. Definitely take your time. See if you can go faster, go ahead, but always safety first. Make sure it's smooth, definitely have to sturdy. And they're all coming out big pieces. But after this, we're going to be cutting them down to more of a topping, serving size, so I can fit in our tacos. All right, I think that's a good amount to be using. All right, we're going to be bunching them up again, and now giving them a good another cut to them. Like I said, definitely watch for your fingers. All right, tomatoes, definitely have it on a certain side, and just core them horizontally again. Okay. Watch your fingers again, safety first, always. All right, be turning them, keep them bunched up together, and then cut them again. There we go. Watch your fingers again. Next is going to be our jalapeno. So jalapeno, definitely don't need the little stem, so we're gonna be cutting it off. Now over here, and with jalapenos they have seeds, so preferably if you want the seeds, you can definitely take them out before you start cutting them. In this case, we're gonna be keeping them in, and you just go at it, just cutting it. All right, and then we're gonna be becoming even smaller. There we go. Cut the halves of other ones. And like I said, with the rest of them, if you want smaller pieces, just cut them in half and just keep on cutting them to what you prefer, the size where you want them on. So, second to last one, there's cilantro, which I think is the most important one. I love cilantro. All right, cilantro is we're gonna be using at least, depending on how many tacos you're making or how many shrimp, at least probably you get like a bunch or another one, but it really does depend how much you're making. So in this case, we're going to be using this amount since we got already some pre-made. And just put them together, start chopping. These are much easier to chop. Chop again. We're going to be also using our limes, cutting them like pretty self-explanatory with lime. Just cut them in half, and then you want definitely smaller pieces, which I prefer. Cut them in half again, and if you want a smaller, definitely just cut them in half again. There we go. All right, and finally we got our avocado. For this, since we got pre-cut, you know, pretty easy. Just take the seed out, just get a spoon, scoop it out, and then there you go. All right, so we got all our toppings ready to go for our tacos. All right, next we're gonna go back to our shrimp, and then this part we are gonna be doing our tortillas. So with tortillas, you can be using flour or corn. You know, definitely is your preference. I like to use flour when it comes to shrimp or any bigger size kind of meat. So yeah, so with tortillas, we're gonna be using our flat griddle. So we're gonna have it at least a low heat. Definitely with tortillas, like I said, it's gonna be more delicate. So definitely, you know, give it a turn when you put it on there. Give it that good crisp, you know, layer on there so it won't get burnt. Flipping it so I can see it's definitely changing colors. So that's really what you want there, and it definitely does not take that much time. So put that, give it another flip. You see it changed colors on there. Make sure I get it all around. All right, so it's ready to go. Let's turn this off. Flip. All right, ready to go. So, next part is gonna be our final part where we put all our ingredients together / toppings. So, get our shrimp, as you can see here, get that golden brown with the spices. You definitely still see a little pink on there from the actual shrimp. It's definitely what we're gonna be looking for. And serve it, you know. You can put 3, you can put 2. In this case, put 4 on there. Just make sure it get a good amount on there on the tortilla. Let's get this side on there. All right. Let's get 2 on there. All right, so we're gonna get in our toppings. You know, it really depends on what you're feeling or what you like or what you don't like. In this case, we're gonna be using everything. But I get a little bit cilantro, bell peppers, tomatoes, and and avocados, and our final with our lime. And if you want salt, you could definitely put more salt. If not, then there you go. And this is our shrimp taco. And like I said, you can definitely find this recipe or many other recipes at the Tulare Public Library with our collection. Vast variety of different kinds, you know, keto or even diets, fast, less than 30-minute meals. All of that, but definitely give us a visit. And you know, like I said, my name's Alex. You can visit at the VRC, and thank you for coming, and hopefully you learned something today.
All right, so here's the taste test.
All right.
Wrap it. It's good.
All right. So how do you feel about the spices?
Perfect.
All right. There you go. Well, I hope.
Yeah, it's really
Definitely.
good.
You're welcome.
Just enough spice. Thank you.
All right.